took a trip up to Tennessee. They telling me that's the place to be. They said it's a man up there that you need to meet. I asked them who is it, they said Uncle T. Uncle T, come on y'all, it's the Uncle T show. Uncle T, you better tune in right now. Uncle T gon' play us some blues. Uncle T, yes sir, tell him Big Cuddy told you. Let's go, Uncle T, oh yeah. Let's turn it up, well. Welcome to the Uncle T show. Uncle T, you can tell him Big Cuddy told you that. Oh yeah.
What's up, y'all? It's everybody's favorite uncle, Uncle T. Hope everybody had a good day and a blessed day. Let me tell y'all what. God is good. God is good. You know, he brought this young lady up. You know what? I love her voice. She's like, got one of the gorgeous voice I ever heard. You know, I love a lot of people singing. I love talent. And this one lady got talent. I done seen her videos. As she posts them, and I'm ready to go see her live, but I'm sorry I ain't seen her live yet, and I'll be right there trying to go see her, but I ain't went to go see her yet. But I would love for everybody to welcome Miss Denise Cannon. Hey Denise, how you doing?
Hello.
I hope you had a good day.
I did. Every day I wake up, that's a blessing. So that's a good day, even on my bad days.
Yeah, amen. And you got that right. You got that right. And God is good. Denise, I like to know, first of all, will you tell people where you from? I know Mississippi, but I don't know what part of Mississippi.
I like to say that I'm from Northeast Mississippi. Well, I grew up in Northeast Mississippi, that is South Tiller and Tupelo, Mississippi. But I have Delta mud on my boots because my mom's family is from Clarksdale. So I claim them both because I was back and forth.
Back and forth. So how long you been singing?
If we want to say just singing, you know, I've been singing all my life. You know, I sung in my youth choir, all the way up to the adult choir, over the youth choir. But how long I've been in Southern Soul? I started Southern Soul in 2023.
Okay. So what your background, where you from? What mold you into what you are now as an artist?
You know, like I said, I always been a singer. I always been a writer. I started out writing poetry. I grew up off of blues because I'm a daddy's girl. You know, my dad, he passed away when I was 14. But the time that I did spend with him, we listened to blues like Bobby Womack, Tyrone Davis, you know, Bobby Blue Bland, Marvin Cease, Johnny Taylor, you know. So I grew up listening to blues, you know, and I always loved singing anyway. And as a little girl, he used to always call me and say, you know how y'all do. We in the country, they playing chord. Baby, come sing the cleanup woman for him. So, you know, I come out and sing Betty Wright, cleanup woman. And, you know, I grew up also with gospel background, you know, Shirley Caesar. So, you know.
Okay. Keon said, what's up? Your husband's in here. He said hello.
Hello. I can't see nobody.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So in your family, in your community, who noticed you in your talent? Who encourages you?
I come from a very supportive family on both sides. The first time that I ever realized I could sing, well, I knew I could sing, but the first time someone heard me sing was my cousin. I was just in my room and I was singing build me a road, dear, and I will come running. And so he just went and got my grandma and said, Granny, you know, stand outside the thing. And he was like, I want to send her to the Apollo. So I was young then. And then, you know, Mary J. Blige was one of my favorite singers. And then after that, you know, I have my big brother. His name is Bobby. He's having a show in Clarksdale this coming up the 25th, which Keon gonna be on. But he always pushed me to sing. My sisters and brothers, everybody in my family, basically, cause they always knew I could sing.
Okay, okay. You know you can sing. So you come from plenty of people that in your family background singing, pretty much.
Well, I'm not gonna say everybody in my family can sing. They just pushed me. They motivated me.
Okay, okay.
They
You both.
supported me.
Okay, all right, all right, all right. So, what motivates you when it comes to your music? What motivates you? What is your motivation?
I mean, I could write a book about my story, but I have so much motivation. But the fact that I to my family motivates me. My kids, my daughter, she goes to Alcorn State, and just to see her, she's looking at me live out my dreams. My kids, they are so happy for me. My husband, everybody. It's just I just want. I'm just gonna say it like this. I worked at the school for years,
Okay.
working with kids, and when I started going out on my journey,
Yes.
I showed every little black girl that was in my class, not just black girl, but black child, period, that it's
Yeah.
never too late to live out your dream. You just have to stand firm on what you believe. So just to show these kids that, hey, Miss Cannon can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
So that's
So
motivation.
okay. So was music always your dream? Was that since a kid, or when did you realize? Yeah, I really want to do this music thing.
I have always wanted to do music, but I guess growing up as a little country girl, I never did. Just we
Yeah.
have dreams, but you always say that'll never happen to me.
Okay.
That'll
Yeah.
never happen to me because
Mm.
we just little country kids playing in the dirt and mud. I didn't see it, but I always wanted to sing. So yeah, it has been always been my dream.
Well, me as growing up in a little town called Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Mhm.
I know what you mean, but now Murfreesboro is like a big city now. It really, really grew. It's like one of the growing cities in the
Mhm.
United States. But I grew up as a man in California and then came
Mhm.
back. But how was growing up in Mississippi, as a kid? Because I mean, y'all have so much music and talent out there. I mean, that ain't the birthplace of music.
Well, for me, growing up, I can't take nothing from it. Like I said, my mom died when I was 4, my dad died when I was 14, but I was raised with my grandmother, and she gave us a good life. I grew up with family values, and I grew up with we had to be at the church. We was taught to clean up early in the morning, get up, and so I
Yeah.
had a good life. We was the kids when you got off the bus that had all the trampolines and the swing sets and the swimming pool. I can't complain about my life. I had a good grandmother. My grandmother worked at the hospital for over 30 plus years. Blessed life. We was kept up nice. We was brought up in the church. Basically, we were just spoiled kids. I'm gonna be honest with you. We was spoiled brats, but we also was raised right.
Thank you, Jackie. That's why I tell everybody I was a spoiled kid. I ain't gonna sit there and lie. My daddy spoiled me because my dad was a week older than my mom's mother. So I had an older dad. You see what I mean? So my
Mhm,
my brother's by his first wife or my mama age. I'm the
mhm.
baby, I'm the baby boy. So I was spoiled. My sister, the only girl out of six, and the baby. Oh, definitely spoiled. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I know when you
I'm the baby too. Now I didn't see it back then, but the values that my grandmother instilled in me, I
Mhm.
thank her every day. Now that I'm older, cause we
Mhm.
was the kids that got off the bus. We had to walk this long rock road cause we stayed in the country, but we could smell the cooking all the way down the road, them peas and pinto beans, and we
Yeah.
we had big breakfast. So I was blessed growing up.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I say with my dad. I was blessed for him to give me the knowledge. I didn't see him then because I was wild running the streets. And I tell everybody I didn't give him his roses before he passed away. But
That's right.
I feel like this is the reason I do what I do because he loved the blues. You, you know what I mean? He would drive down to Mississippi, Alabama, go to blues shows. That's all he listened to. You know what I mean? You better not play nothing else in this car. You know what I mean? So that's how he grew. I grew up, but he always taught me life lessons. I never got a whooping, but I was taught life lessons. If I did wrong, he just didn't do. He knew that hurt my feelings more than anything. You see what I mean?
Mhm.
But at the same time, he taught me a lesson: the value of working, the value of taking care of your home, handling your bills, taking care of your kids. You know what I mean? It show you the value, and that's what I think that sometimes we're lacking these days. I miss that grandmother, grandfatherly love. You know what I mean?
That's right.
That grandmother, because you know what I mean. I said originally we was soul food. You know what I mean, you can say that for yourself too. We were soul food before the
We
movie
were.
food. You know what I mean? So
The only,
yes. Um so have you had any monitors in the music industry who really shaped your career?
like
Mentors?
any mentors. Well, I have some that tells me all the time that I can reach out to them. But
Yeah,
being up, growing up so independent, it's not that I don't want to reach out to them. I don't want nobody to feel like I'm trying to bandwagon offer them.
yeah,
If they are,
yeah.
and I know they don't think like that because
Mhm.
they already at that level. I don't want them feel. I don't want to feel like nobody trying to bandwagon off. I'm trying to bandwagon off nobody. I know what they're telling me is genuine. I know they sincere, and maybe one day I take them up on their offer, but you know how that is.
Yeah, yeah. I understand. Yeah, the offers come daily, don't they? And
Yeah.
from a lot of people, I understand that it comes this way too. So, your first performance, what do you remember the most?
Uh, my first performance, I was in Clarksdale at the Civic Auditorium. I really wasn't on the show. I was there for support. And the promoter called me up on the stage because they were playing my song Countryman down there. And I think on that show is was Big Yayo, Terry Wright, Vic Allen,
Okay.
and it was somebody else on that show. But anyway, when they called me on a stage to perform, I performed my song Countryman. And when
Mhm.
I came off the stage, they were like, "We hear that song down here. That's the lady who sang that song." And so I got booked twice. I got booked twice for that show. I got booked in Shelby, Mississippi, and I got booked at the VIP in Memphis. And then at the VIP in Memphis, I was on the show with again, I think it was Terry Wright, Krishana Elkos,
Oh,
and
Terry Wright, remember you owe me an interview. Remember Terry? I'm letting you know from Uncle T. Remember you owe me one. Go ahead.
and Karen Wolf, and that was, and after that, it just took off. That was the first time I had a life lesson. I had all my lyrics on
Yeah,
my music, and DJ Ken, he told me, he said, "Why all your lyrics still um on your music on your?" I said, "I don't know. I thought this how it's supposed to be." He said, "No, you need a soundtrack." So after I took those music out, took those lyrics off, and started singing my regular voice,
yes.
I was getting booked, not because people knew who I was, because they still learning me,
Yeah.
but because of my performance on the shows, and I actually had vocals. So they were like, "Who is that lady? We want to book you for this.
Yeah.
We want to book you for that." So that's
Yeah.
how that worked.
Well, so you performed it. What's in Shelby that you performed at in Shelby? Because Damo Keon ain't never told me no place out there that they be performing at out there.
Something the box. It
So,
was
uh,
something. It was the Skybox. Or it was something. I don't know. It was a Christmas show.
okay, okay,
Because I think it was like me, Alan Main, Boss Lady.
okay.
Uh,
Hey, Allie Mae.
yeah, it was us and
Lady Coke.
Nathaniel Campbell
What's it? Boss
and
Lady.
Eddie Blues. Eddie Blues. Eddie Blues, the one who putting the show together. It
What's
was
up,
something they were doing.
What's up, nephew Mo? Oh, okay. Um, which boss lady was you talking about? Boss lady Coco or just another boss lady?
BOSSLADY, Boss
Uh,
Lady.
okay. Because you know what?
Samantha.
Okay, because you know that's a lot of boss ladies.
Yeah, it's a lot of boss ladies.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm talking about Samantha Croft, though.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. So, which one of your songs has a story that people don't know
Uh,
about?
basically, I wrote
Go ahead.
basically. What when you say story? Because all of them tells a story. So
Yeah,
what do you?
you know, some people, you know, when they listen to music, they really don't listen to music.
I
So,
would probably say, "Grandbaby, I'm praying for you."
mhm.
That's I always tell people if I perform that song, it's
Mhm.
a true song,
Did
and
somebody cry? Did you make an audience cry when you
they
performed?
cry every time off of that song. They love this. I can relate. And the story behind that song is, when I started, like I told you, I grew up in the church. So I grew up, like I said, the only way I could listen to blues is if I with my daddy. If I with my grandma, I couldn't listen to no blues or nothing, anything with cussing. When Boys in the Hood came out and being a minister society, I had to listen on the bus and listen to what everybody else was talking about. Then I jump in the conversation like I went to the movies to see it because we weren't allowed to watch that type of stuff.
You
But
take me to my childhood. I know. I'm having flashback of my grandmama throwing the pot at me.
yeah, so when I did Grandbaby, I'm praying for you. The story behind it is when I first went to Alabama to record Countryman. That was my first song I dropped. It's by my husband. And
Mhm.
I got the record and I told my husband, I said, wait a minute. It's talking about roll over, bag it up, come on and ride. Got me walking bow legged in my cowgirl boots. I said, I can't release this. My grandma gonna kill me. So when we left Birmingham that day, now remind you, I'm grown. I'm 40.
Okay. Okay.
I said we got to go to get my grandmother's permission. So that Sunday we went up there and asked my grandma for permission. It was kind of like a Betty Wright story. And my grandma looked at me and she said, Helen, because that's my brother.
Okay.
You a church girl. I said, I know, Granny. I said, but this opportunity knocked on my door and it's opportunity for me living my dreams. She said, what your husband said about it? I said, he loved the song. I wrote about him. She said, well, if he loved it, go for it. My grandma gave me her blessings and permissions to write that song
Thank
and
you.
to release the song. But before it got played on the radio, before I did any show, before the single release, I got a call the following weekend, early that morning, telling me my grandma passed away. So
Well,
she didn't even get a chance to see my journey. But she
yes,
was a praying grandmother. So I know this journey that I'm on, it's all because her prayers kept me throughout my life.
yes, yes. And she looking over you and
Yes.
very and smiling and said, "Look at my baby go." And that's
Yep.
how I feel. Yeah, that's how I feel about my dad. I feel like he said, "Look at my baby boy." You know what I mean? Look what he doing now. I'm glad he ain't out running wild. He grown now. Yeah, you know,
Mhm.
I don't grew up. You know what I mean? I don't grew up. So describe your sound in 3 words.
I'm just soulful. Like I'm sure I'm about 5'1". So
Oh, sure, and I'm 5'5", so yeah, I mean, so
yeah, so it's like nobody never expect. I was on one show, and a lot of people tell me I remind them of Betty Wright and Peggy Scott Adams and stuff. So nobody ever expect the voice that I have to come out of my little short body. So I tell on one show I just told them I know y'all be expecting something nice and easy, but I'm like Tina Turner. I like it nice and rough. So I got that soul voice. I
yeah,
don't know how else to explain it.
just like Miss Chalet, how the way she talk, we would never think that she could sing the way that she could sing. It
Yeah.
just really mess you up. You know what I mean? So your song Countryman, how did that come? Well, you said that came about because of your husband. So you also got I Heard. So what
Yeah.
is I Heard? So tell us about I Heard.
Um. Well, let's first do country. Okay, countryman. Of
Okay.
course, we know that about my husband,
We
but
speak
I was
man.
basically someone discovered me. I'm just leave it like that. And so when I tried to do my first song, they were like, "That's too slow." And so I came back home that night and I looked at my husband. I said, "Shoot, I was just playing around." And then the song everything about Countryman in that song about my husband is absolutely true. It's
Hey,
absolute truth.
it's true. So since we speaking of country, man, can I bring this up?
Okay. I smile at
All right. Hey, y'all was in there party. Y'all was partying real good up in there.
uh-huh.
And where was this at in Mississippi?
That was in Robbinsville, Mississippi.
Okay.
That's
All
at
right. So
at
that's
the
really
Sharp
cool.
Bar.
They gotta you gotta dance to that.
Honey, everybody, I don't be worried about the line dances. You know, I
Me
really don't.
neither.
But everybody will put a line dance to this song. I just say, in the
Yeah,
last line there, they put to, I don't even know how to do it. I be trying to work on it, but everybody like, oh, I want to do a line dance to that. I want to do a line dance to
yeah.
that.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. I'm not a line dancer, but I do dance. I do dance.
Uh,
And that's my thing is I'm not a line dancer. I believe in grabbing me a woman and come on, we gonna dance. You know
yeah,
what I mean? That's me. I missed that. You know, they done took it away. But they got a line dance to everything. And I feel like we're in Nashville. It's different when I go places because I be like, oh, I'm so relaxed. But now in Nashville, I've been so bored, and everybody been asking why I ain't been dancing because y'all doing the same old line dance.
same thing over and over
Same old
again.
line dances. God no, how many times? How many years we gonna keep doing this same old line dance? Can we switch it up? Can we kick like Janelle? Come on, somebody.
Yeah.
So speaking of your husband, you was talking about that. I had a conversation with your husband, a little conversation. I was telling you earlier, a little bit before we got on here, how manable your husband is, and how I love a man just like myself that's very manable when it comes to speaking to other people. And you know what I mean? And that shows me the utmost respect about your husband. So, yeah, I want to give it up to Miss Denise Cannon's husband because Jordan, you a good dude, man. He also managed you, don't he?
Yes, he managed me.
He's
And
man.
yeah,
Okay.
he does great. I mean, for him not to ever do it again, he be having other people reaching out to him, want them to manage him. I mean, like you would think that he just been knowing this all his life, but this is first time doing any of this with just me, you
Mhm.
know. And he
Oh,
does great.
we learn on the go, bro. We learn on the go. I'm doing the same thing as people asking me how long I've been doing this. I said I jumped off the porch doing this. I said,
Hmm.
and then it just people, people start coming and then I just started taking to it and it went on and everything. So walk us through your songwriting process. Do you start with lyrics, melody, or both?
I start with lyrics, you know. Sometimes whatever comes to my head, you know, because sometimes I'm like, it might be 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Something come to my mind. I grab my phone, I record that verse, and then I might a week down the line I might get this little piece, and then all of a sudden I listen to all of it and I put it together. Just like this new song that's dropping tomorrow, called "My Man Don't Play About Me." You got to
All
give
right. Your man don't
Breeze
play
Mr. Do
about
Too Much.
all right.
Breathe Mr. Do Too Much. She inspired that song because when we was on his birthday bash, you know, he was getting things
Thank you
together
for
for
it.
his show. And he was so tickled. And that whole night he reminded me that my husband didn't play by me. He said, Denise, man, he said, I was
Yes,
getting y'all
yes.
room and everything. And your husband, first thing he said was, where that hotel at? And what kind of room is it? 'Cause my wife don't stay in no anything. He said, your husband do not play
Right,
about
bro.
you.
That's right. Now you know, no. Respect that. You know what? My nephew in here, he do gospel rap. He's in the
Uh-huh.
comment, and he just got married. But my nephew don't play about his wife. Yeah, so I understand what you mean. They probably remind me of each other, but because the mannerism and everything.
Hmm.
And I know y'all some church going folks. So he's the same way. I mean, so your grandmother, she had a big influence in your life, didn't she?
She really did. I'm so really I'm old fashioned, but
Yeah.
she really did. My grandmother, not just my life, but basically my whole family life. All the women's in my family have her strength. They have her. They have a piece of her. She
Okay.
was a strong, loving, caring black woman, and she just taught us right for wrong. I mean, she just
Mhm.
taught us right. And she was. There's no doubt in my mind that she's up in heaven,
Yeah.
smiling down. You might not know where everybody go, but there's no doubt in my mind that that woman right there is in heaven. Do you hear me?
Yes, 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 yes. You can say that again. Amen. Amen. Thank you, Grandma. So your grandmama, she teach you to cook, or your mom teach you to cook? Who taught you to cook? Because you from
Yeah,
Mississippi, so the food in Mississippi is different than it do with Nashville. I'm trying to tell people. My stomach be young. When I go to Mississippi, my stomach be woo. I'm
again.
to eat good.
I learned how to cook with my grandmother because, like I said, my mom died when I was 4. But
Okay.
I mean, when I tell you I can cook, I can cook. I don't play in no kitchen. And but my thank you. He said my song good. Thank you. But my husband, he liked to cook and grill too. So one thing about it, he kind of made me a little lazy. So for my grandma left, she told my husband, don't let her get out of the habit of cooking there. But
Yeah.
I cooks like them grandma. You know that song Country Woman? That's
Yes.
me.
Yeah, I
Country
feel
Woman is me. So
I
Country Man is my husband. Country Woman is me.
mean, okay. So, bro, so George, when I come to Mississippi again, I'm coming to get me some food, man. You gonna cook me something, man?
Oh yeah.
I'm just messing around. I'm messing around.
Oh, he will. He
Yeah,
will. I mean, we love to feed people.
I know he will. Y'all great folks. Even I mean, I have had the opportunity to meet your cousin Keon, so he's also polite and everything. Even though Keon sometimes we talk too much, both of us, both of us.
He are good people. Yeah,
Yeah,
he do.
yeah, good people, and he got good music. And he got good music. And everything. Keon, I'm gonna bring you up. Don't shoot me because I got your big cousin up first. Who the old? Who the older? You or him?
I think Keon is the oldest, but
Okay.
he calls me the big cousin. I guess because I'm so stern, so I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm bossy, but I just say what I say. But
You got
I
mama
just want
in you. You got
things to
mama
be
in
right. I
you.
want, just try to tell him right and not just him right. Anybody that's coming up, just try to tell him right. And, that's just how I am. Like I said, I'm the baby, but my brother called me the little big sis cause,
Yeah.
that's just how I am.
Like my sister, the same thing. She more mature than me from day one. You know what I mean? So when Denise is not in the studio and she's not being a professional, she's not being a mother or grandmother. What did Denise like to do for Denise?
I work all the time. A lot of people be like, they probably think I be acting funny, but like I said, I used to work at school, but now I work from home, and they let me get all the overtime I want. So I'm running that overtime up. I'm on the clock from the time
Yeah.
I first of all, I go up and get ready for the gym every morning at 5. I go to the gym. When I
Okay.
come back from the gym, I'm going in my room, I'm closing my door, and I'm clocking in. And I don't and I go in from like 10:30 in the morning. Sometimes I don't get off at 10:30 to 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. So
Okay.
everybody on this live now, you know where I'm at. If you think I'm acting funny or you ain't talked to me in a while, I be running my coins up, okay?
uh, Kia said, strong worded, but love you.
Because I love you too, Kia. I love you too.
That's what
I
he
love
said.
you too.
So Denise, I'm gonna go to your YouTube. You mind if we go to your YouTube?
You can go to my YouTube, Lord.
Hey Denise, I sing this song, and I didn't notice this song. I never. You got this song over here called Nikki Link. When did you do this one?
That came right out the country, man. A lot of people love that song too.
Came out the what?
I did that out the country, man, and a lot of people love that song too.
Yeah, I like it too, Denise. I like it too. So it came out the country, man.
Uh huh.
So is this somebody? Because you married. This somebody else's story. Who told you that story? Who's
Well,
one of your girlfriends?
well, I'm not gonna say it's somebody's story because I had I'm gonna tell you who I'm gonna leave it like that. But some people thought it was the story,
Okay.
but all it was I was trying to find a word that young people could relate to get them onto my music. And at that time, my daughter was going to Valley State, and I heard the word sneaky link, and the young folks love it because I use the word sneaky link.
Yeah, you gotta catch the, yeah. You know what? That's the thing is, people, we gotta catch the trend. We
Yeah.
gotta you catch that trendy word. You
Yes.
you catch that one trendy word. It just takes over everything. So who did your artwork? Because your artwork real good. So you should give your artwork person a shout out.
Oh yeah. Her name is Christy Davis. You know, she just all of my songs that I had dropped, she did the artwork to except for this last one. But she's excellent. She's right here in my hometown. She's my classmate. She graduated with me. And I mean, when I tell you the girl is bad, she's bad when it comes to graphic design.
Okay. So you record in Alabama. You don't record in Mississippi, right?
Mm-mm. I record in Birmingham.
So what takes you to Birmingham to record?
Well, like I said, when I first came out, I was kind of like discovered, and he was the guy that he the guy that he knew was in Birmingham that did the
Okay.
recording. So I was kind of nervous at first because my son is 24, this guy is 25, and
Okay.
he never did Southern soul music or blues. I was the first Southern soul artist he worked with, and when I
Okay.
tell you that he has been excellent working with me, great working with me,
All right.
so that's how I end up in Birmingham. And I am finna, because 1,000 people like Denise, please can we do a beat? I am finna let somebody else do my beat, but I don't think I want
Okay.
nobody else to do my engineering. He
Okay.
just does a
Okay.
good job.
We got Miss Keys in the house from Mobile, Alabama. You know Miss Keys?
I
You
don't
got
think I met her yet.
Yeah, Miss Keys. You got to get to know Miss Denise Cannon. She's an artist up out of Mobile. Her
Okay,
milkman is her people. You know milkman,
okay.
them his people. That's how I know milkman cause of her. She's
Hello, Patrice Kiki. That's her
yeah,
name. Miss
yes, that's
Keys.
her name, Miss Keys.
Hello.
Yeah, that's her. So your music. Do you come up like I said? Do you do the already write it, or do you let him bring you the track and then you write to it, or how do you go about it?
I write it and then I send a voice recording over to him, and then he do his magic.
He do his man. I bet he love hearing your voice just without the instrumental, huh? Every time it come over.
Well, he just loved working with me. He's a great guy, David Bibbs, that's his name, DB Studios. He's a great guy. He's a great person to work with.
Okay, okay,
And
okay. Um, he's a great person to work with. Oh, that's
yeah,
good. That's good. So you write your own music.
I write every song that I had dropped so far. I've written myself. I written
You
myself, and now I have people wanting me to write for them.
write for. So, are you signed to a label, or you just
I'm
independent
still
on your own?
I'm independent right now. I have had some people come at me, but a lot of people told me, first, being new, just stay
Mhm,
independent for a while. So I'm
mhm,
trying it out. It's a
mhm.
lot.
Yes, it is. I know it is because I hear a lot of stories of people coming, and I'd be like, just take your time. Don't nothing. You just don't want to rush nothing. Just take your time. Concentrate. You ask God first. Ask God first, and He gonna reveal and open up everything else. That's what I
That's
say.
right.
You know what I mean, just sit there and wait on. That's why I tell everybody I ain't gonna rush for nothing. You know,
That's
because
it.
they want me to put on a show, but I don't want to put on a show the next year. I help everybody get artists, try to get artists and whatnot. But as far as putting on the show right now, you won't catch me until February, my birthday, and that's when I'm gonna do something.
Mhm. You're
I'm
gonna do great.
yeah, I'm gonna do something. I don't know if I'm gonna do it here or Mississippi in Brookhaven. I don't know yet. Um,
Okay.
out there at the Boomba Room. I don't know yet, but I know I got to be out there December for R. Kelly in December for Shakira. I got to be there 2 times. I might as well just pack on up and do Christmas in Mississippi. This is okay. And I got a
Oh, I'm
5 year.
not gonna be here.
Where you gonna be?
Christmas. I'm gonna be in Texas.
You gonna be in Texas? Okay, that's Jennifer Henderson. You out there in Texas, and my cousin Jay in Dallas. Y'all out there? Y'all see my girl Miss Denise? She coming out there. Y'all showing some love. Miss Jennifer, she puts on shows out there in Texas.
Okay.
Jennifer Henderson, she does that. I was gonna have her come up and co-host because I'd be trying to hope that okay, when you have shows, maybe you can get these artists this way, and y'all can help each other. Try to network. You know what I mean? I don't
Yes, sir.
you know what I mean? I feel like that's I tell everybody, if black people work together, and when we stay true to what we say, y'all know we could be so powerful.
As long as we can get us to work together, though, that's why we,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
will.
it's the hardest thing. So, how does it? How is it for you to balance your singing career and work?
Well, really, I don't do nothing on my job.
Yo, go ahead, and brag. Just go
I
ahead, and
don't,
brag.
I don't, I
Listen,
don't
I
do
make
nothing
what
but
I've
sit in
said.
front of a computer all day and just type and work on cases. I'm not on no phones. I'm not on none of that. I just sit there all day and make easy money. Thank you, God.
Yeah.
But my job, it works with me. They know that I'm a singer, so they
Mhm.
do work with me, with my shows and stuff like that. So, I
If
mean,
I was your boss, I say, you gotta come and sing on this Christmas party. You I
I
will
have
be that
to.
boss. I will be that boss.
The headquarters is all the way out. Where is my headquarters? I don't even know where the headquarters is. 'Cause like I said, I work from home. I work
Yeah,
from
I
home,
see. Oh,
and
uh-huh. But you know what? It ain't that easy sometimes working from home. Some folks say that because they get tired, they get bored being in the house.
you you might get tired of being bored, but I mean, come on, like seriously, I can't speak for nobody else. The job that I do, again, I say I do not do anything. I sit in front of a
Uh,
computer all day, type a case, close a case, send an email. Hey, that's it.
mhm,
All day long, making good money, making easy money.
mhm, mm. Okay. Well, so is there an artist that that you would say that when growing up that influenced you? And you heard it from being 5 years old. I mean, because me, I love Patti LaBelle from the get go. That's my wife, but she don't know about it.
um, in the blues era, I always loved Betty Wright, Denise LaSalle.
Okay.
As I got older, I mean, I absolutely love Mary J. Blige and In Vogue.
Yeah.
I love them. I love Shaka Khan. I,
Yes, yes. They just
I,
had a show, then the Shaka Khan, Patti LaBelle, and two others. Was it Gladys? No, I don't.
Gladys Knight, yeah,
I
Gladys Knight.
know. I would have
I,
loved to sing that show.
oh yeah, I know it was a good show. I love Aretha Franklin. I mean, it was just, whew.
Somebody put that on DVD. I mean, they don't make DVDs no more. I know it's on YouTube. We gotta be on YouTube. Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah.
So you have do you have any videos that you had in your music for your music?
I got a video to Countryman. I got a video that I heard. This Saturday I am dropping a video to well, I'm getting ready to record the video to Grandbaby, I'm praying for you.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to do that video till all my family got together. And this Saturday we're getting together to celebrate my grandmother's 90th, well, it would have been her 90th birthday. So
Okay.
all my family gonna be together. We're gonna do the video to that.
Hmm.
And then I'm gonna do me and my videographer going to get together and do the video to this new song I just dropped. So far I got two videos out, and like I said, finna record the third one this
Okay.
weekend.
So, do you come up with the concept for your videos, or do you collab with him to your video guy, your
We
video guy?
We both kind of do, but like I said, I have an amazing team. My videographer is so creative. So most time he come up with the content like, look, Denise, we finna do this, we finna do that, and then I give him my idea, and he'll take it and add extra and more. I have like I said, I just have an amazing team. Even with my engineer David, my producer. Even when I'm doing my music, this I take and give him what I have, and then we work and come up with the vision together.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, and I wish I had a team. I gotta do everything by myself. This all little pretty little background drop I done my goddamn self. Took me about 2 days.
You did a great job. You did
I
great.
wish I had a team. I be trying to learn everything. You know what I mean? Everything, but I'd be like, okay, eventually I will have to let some things go to some other direction. But right now, I just feel like, hey man, let me learn everything first. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And,
it's cheaper.
but yeah, because then I feel like a kid in a toy store. Who wouldn't want to? I know you at home, so you send vocals to your producer. So I know you have to have something that you record at the house. So I know you having fun like a little girl doing music in her own room. You gotta. I feel like a little kid in the candy store or toy store messing with this stuff and all the programs. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? I wish I would have known because I used to do music and I could engineer, but I couldn't. I was about the suckiest rapper ever. You know what I mean? And everything. But I just love being around music. But now I really love hearing vocals and people singing, people performing. You can really perform. I
Thank
say,
you.
yeah, you can really perform. I be watching your videos and everything. So how does it feel for you to be on stage? When you're on stage, do you take a deep breath? Are you nervous? Are you okay? I gotta have some coffee before I get on there. What's your routine before you get on stage?
I used to be real nervous when I first started. And I'm not a big drinker. I might drink a wine cooler or something like that. But my husband, he drank the hard stuff and that brown. And I used to be like real nervous and I'd be like, well, I can go on there and then right before stage, I'll take me a shot of Hennessy. That's what I used to do. But I
uh,
don't now, but my nerves, like I have to go to the bathroom like 1,000 times. I have to tinkle a
yeah.
thousand times if I go on stage. But now it just became natural, it's just natural. I mean, I'm out of my body. When I get on stage, I'm my alter ego. So I'm a Gemini. So,
Okay.
when I get on that stage, I'm actually my alter ego. I'm not that same person as I am off stage.
I hear when you said Gemini, I hear my sister Stacy in my head say Gemini, Gemini. That's
Yeah,
all she's a Gemini. Oh, okay.
we
Uh,
good. We special.
yeah, you hyper like she is too sometimes when you out.
Tell people all the time I have adult ADHD. I'm so smart. That's the reason I can write like that. I'm so smart. My
Okay,
brain do
okay,
not rest. Do you hear me? My brain do
okay,
not rest.
okay. All right.
It do not.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Like I
So
don't know how my husband deal with me. Like he be
yeah,
over there sleeping good. I might been I took a little cat. Now I walk up and Jordan. I gotta do this. Hey, I just came up with this idea, so my brain never rests.
I know that's right. Cause sometimes I be laying down and I wake up, I come right over here in the corner of my living room, open everything up, get to working on some stuff. And then when I get tired again, I go back and lay down, then do it all over. It's like a routine. I never my nephew say, yep, that's what we do.
Oh,
I
she's a Gemini. He's a Gemini too.
mm-hmm.
Ah, I'm still a Gemini.
I'm a Pisces. Yeah, I'm a
Oh, my
Pisces.
youngest son is Pisces. Y'all sneaky and
Oh,
kind of laid back, quiet. Kind of to yourself. But you most definitely, you never know what y'all thinking. Never know what you're thinking.
Cause my mind wanders. I tell everybody, y'all don't even know my mind wanders. My girl said this. She say, "Why you quiet?" My mind just wondering, I'm just quiet.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of. I ain't being sneaky. I'm just thinking of a master plan.
Ah.
So, Denise, so you're a mom. You're a mother.
Yes. Am I my mother?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. I have a
Yeah.
grown kid. Matter of fact, I'm a grandmother. Can you believe that? Look at me. I'm a
Are
cute
you?
grandmother.
Hey, we black don't crack, baby. Black don't crack
Ah.
at all. And y'all down there with that good Mississippi mud and water. You
Mhm.
know what I mean?
Yes.
Good,
Yes.
good
I have
eating.
three boys and one daughter of my own. I have a beautiful stepdaughter.
Mhm.
And then I have a beautiful granddaughter.
Okay.
So yeah.
What's up to the kids? Uncle T say hello. I got three grown kids with kids,
Mhm.
but then I got a 5-year old. I started all over.
Oh Lord, you
So I got,
started over.
yeah, I got full custody of her. So,
Okay.
so I raised her. I raised her. So that's a good thing. She's upstairs right now playing with her stepsister. Right now, because I was doing this, I told her I wouldn't mind, but I appreciate it. So, what do your grandkids see when they see their grandmother on video performing and
Well,
singing?
I have one granddaughter. Let's get
Okay.
one.
Well,
She's
okay.
3 years old. She's 3 years old. But she acts just like me. She like to dance and sing too. Like you might
Okay.
see me where like if you go on my TikTok, you will see her with her little cowgirl boots and cowgirl hats on
Mhm.
dancing, or you might see her with the microphone singing. But so she had just like me. My kids for off, my daughter is the split
Thank
image of me.
thank you, Ray. Ray.
Oh yeah, he's a singing brother. I heard him sing when we was on the show in Georgia. Now that's who can sing.
Ray. Miss Denise Cannon
Yes,
sing.
yes, he can
He can
sing. He can
sing. He
sing.
can sing. Sing
He
Uncle
can
T some
sing.
songs. Send Uncle T some songs to my email,
Yeah,
please.
he can sing.
Okay.
But
Yeah, you can sing too. Now you were just blowing. Earlier when we first started, you were just humming. Did that just come natural? You be if you was at work humming, then people get on you for singing all the time, huh? You be that one.
like I said, when I used to work at the
Hey, Carter.
school, the students were singing with me. Do you mean we were singing?
Hey,
We were
Carter.
singing gospel. We were singing. I mean, like literally, they are so
Mhm.
proud. The students are proud of me. My kids are proud of me. And I tell people when you raise your kids right, and they call it Gemini. Yay, that's what's up. That's mean I'm able to live out my dreams because I'm not worried about my boys out here trying to gang bang or shoot or
Yes.
that. I'm able. My daughter, she's down at Alcon State. She's a split image of me. She acts like me. She's the better version of me, but she's more. If Keon think I'm strong worded, as he said, wait till he meet Miss Legacy, cause she don't hold nothing back. She
You
not hold nothing back. I be like, baby,
hear,
mom, I'm just being honest.
oh, you hear what Ray? You see what Ray say?
Oh, thank you, Ray Ray. We both can tear it up. We both can tear it up.
Boy, I collabo and do something together with it.
Oh, most definitely.
So speaking about collabos, you have any collabos with somebody? You do, don't you? Yeah.
I did that one with a guy from my area. Now I have uh one that with a big artist that I was supposed to do one with, but I decided to wait a little while just to let my career grow a little bit more,
Mhm.
let people know me a little bit more. A guy from my area, he's actually a comedian. A lot of people didn't think he could sing, but I knew he could sing because I grew up with him. So it shocked everybody. He's on that song I heard because he reached out. He said,
Hey, Lady D.
Denise, can we do a song together? I'm like, sure, I don't mind, sharing eating at the table with you. It's enough out here for all of us. So that's where we did I heard. And
Mhm.
then T Rainer, I don't know if you're familiar with T Rainer. He
Oh
reached
yeah,
out
T
to me.
Rainer, my boy. Well, I did an interview with him over here in Nashville with at my brother's club. So
Yeah. So
he just came out with him and Jeter. Just did
yes.
that one.
And he reached out to me. So we finna up on something. And yeah, and I do got another song with this guy named Hollywood the Classic from
Never heard.
Georgia.
Never
Yeah,
heard.
he's from Atlanta, Georgia. He'll be down this weekend. So we probably do that song on the show too.
Okay. Hey, Lady D, how you doing?
That Lady D will be in Tupelo this weekend. Now she's another sister that can blow and
Yes,
sing.
I love Lady D.
I
She's
love Lady
good
D's spirit,
people.
her attitude, her personality.
Yeah, I love Lady D. She's awesome. She awesome. I'm gonna bring her up next month because next month I want to do something for the ladies. Just have a ladies month. I'm gonna teach ladies month. You know, and everything. But I started it early just because I forgot it was breast cancer month, and my auntie, she's a breast cancer survivor.
Oh
So
yeah.
I
Right.
feel like yes, because Thursday I got Carrie Carter. I don't know if you know Carrie Carter in the KC band. She's performing with Keon in December at in Brookhaven. I put the flyer up. Uh, she's coming out, so yeah. So you
Okay.
you your music career. So you're independent and but you love doing it for the love of it. Most majority wise, even though we're gonna make some money doing it, but
Yeah.
you do it for the love. What does the love of your music for you when you?
And that's what a lot of people I be seeing Facebook posts like, oh, why they keep dropping music, dropping songs, and da da da. Everybody' reason is different, okay?
Yeah.
Of course, eventually it's gonna grow. I'm gonna make more money off of it. But the reason why I do music, like you said, I love it. I want my kids to look back one day when I'm no longer in this world and say, my mother, your grandmother was Denise Cannon, the Southern Soul Cowgirl, and this was her song. This was her song. I want to leave a legacy for my kids. It's not always about the love of money. It's about their legacy. That's what, like I said, when I'm no longer on this world, my kids will be able to play all my music for their kids. Their
Mhm.
grandkids will be able to play their music. My grandkids will be able to play the music for their kids, and so on. So
Mhm.
it's just for the love of it.
Yes, that's right. For the love of it. And I think when some people don't have that love no more, their music ain't right no more. You know,
Hmm.
the music ain't right no more. You know what I mean? I think you gotta a love what you're doing. You know, so when you performing, are you like most? You know, a lot of people like to pick somebody out in the crowd. Do you pick somebody out in the crowd sometimes to be you performing?
Sometimes I do, most time, like I might just dance on my husband, but sometimes I do, you know what I'm saying? I try to be respectful because at the end of
Yeah,
the day, I'm still married,
yeah,
but we don't mind. We know it's just entertainment, but I'm
yeah,
not
yeah,
finna
yeah,
do
yeah,
too
yeah,
much.
yeah, yeah,
But I
yeah.
will, do a little jig or something in front of somebody, dance, go down. But I'm not gonna do all that too much rubbing and too much feeling. Because at the end of the day, I'm still
Yeah.
married. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody getting the wrong idea.
Don't get the what is it? What was it? The from what is that? Apollo. Apollo. You
Yeah,
remember, you remember
Sam,
you
just saying
Apollo?
it.
It's
Yeah,
a couple with
yeah, with the
Apollo.
group. Yeah,
You better watch out the Apollo. He come in there and pull you off the stage.
yeah,
No.
yeah. If I was single, it'd be a different story. But like I said, I still try to be respectful. Now I don't
Uh-huh.
mind that. I go in front of somebody and sing. Might drop down low or something like that. But I ain't doing no riding. I ain't doing no uh bagging it up. All that stuff.
Well,
If
yeah.
I do bag it up, it ain't gonna be no contact. You know what I'm saying?
I feel I spin everybody around and dip 'em. And they be like, "No, you're not finna get me dizzy." You know what I mean?
Exactly.
As I spin them around too much. So, Denise, what's going on for you in the future? What you got planned for the future?
I
What you
still
trying to get out before next year? Anything?
I told my husband I still get a lot of calls for booking. Like my first year, I would just be on a show and hey, we want you for this show. We want you for this show. My first year, I was booked every month. My second year, I was booked every month. And
Hmm.
like I still been booked a lot this year. But I
Yeah.
told my husband I want to work on more of my craft. I want to work on more of perfecting it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Learning it more. Even if I have to go in the studio, I want to learn how to be an engineer because that's the type of person I am. Once I do something, I want to learn how to do certain things for myself too. So we're planning on, not me. You know what I'm saying? Me and my husband planning on building me a studio. I'm planning on going to I think it sale music sale whatever academy and learning music.
Hmm.
So I do have a lot of education in my background. So,
Uh,
but you never can have too much. So now I want to go to a music academy and learn music, learn how to engineer, and do all that stuff, and learn how to perfect my music and my songs.
mhm.
I think that's more important than just being on every show, all shows, every
Yeah.
time you look up.
You know what? I use Chat GPT to teach me everything. That AI teaches me is a good teacher. AI,
Yeah, someone told me about that too.
I be a professor. I be looking everything up, like for real, for real. Like how to, cause this program sometimes, like I can't right now. I can't. I'm streaming on right now. We streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, and Kick. I can't do TikTok because I don't know how to get my URL and stream key from TikTok.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to learn from Chat GPT, but it might not work. Professor Chat GPT might not work.
I understand.
Yeah, and everything. So is there any last words? I know you got it. You just got home here recently. You did this for me. Thank you, and I
I've
appreciate
been at home all day
it. Well, it
working.
don't matter.
In the
You
bed.
still working.
Yes.
Yeah, she working. Just rub it in, Denise. I've been at home. I rub it in on us, Denise. And I just messing with you. No, is there any last words? 'Cause I know I don't want to hold. I know Jordan can cook, but I don't want him to not wait on his wife and his food.
Oh,
Okay.
Jordan already in there cooking. I'm smelling the food right now.
Well, Jordan, you wrong, man. You wrong, man. I'm gonna tell
He
you.
got in. He got it smelling good in there.
That's what I was smelling. I know ain't nobody cooking over here. Okay, I'm having leftovers. Okay, now I got me some goddamn the chicken wings from Riley's and Checkers. For real, for real.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but Miss Cannon, Uncle T, really appreciate you coming to the show. And will you let people know how to find your music on your platform? You say you got TikTok. I didn't know you had TikTok, but
uh,
yeah, let them know how to find you on your platform.
yes. Of course, on Facebook is Denise Cannon, just Denise Cannon. On Instagram is Songwriter Mistress. If you don't know how to type in Songwriter Mistress, you can type in Denise Cannon. Get me there. Uh, uh, on TikTok is Denise 1982. And My music on all major musical platforms. My husband is my manager, my booking manager. So you can find me on all them social media platforms. And I just want to say to all the upcoming artists, stay patient, believe in yourself, don't rush. You don't have to be on every show. Put God first in whatever you do and stay focused and be able to take constructed criticism is very important to be able. It doesn't mean nobody putting you down. They know and they see something in you that you might not see in yourself. So be able to take constructive criticism as well. But you got this. You got
Amen.
this.
Amen. Amen. And once again, I'd like to thank you for coming up to the Uncle T show, and you have a blessed night. Tell Jordan send me some of that food. Y'all don't eat it all now.
I can't eat that. I can't even actually eat that much, but I'm gonna try to eat some of it. But thank you for having me on, and I
Yes,
appreciate you.
no problem. Anytime. But I can't wait to see y'all live, see you perform. I know I'm gonna catch you perform.
Oh, you gonna? Oh, we coming. We're gonna
Uh,
link up.
okay, then. Thank you, Denise, and you have a great one, sweetie.
Thank you. Have a blessed night.
Hmm.
Bye.
And there we have it, another one down. Exclusive interview with Denise Cannon right here on the Uncle T show. Let's give it up for Miss Denise. Y'all, hey, I love good people. There ain't nothing like good people. When you raise right, you raise right. Lady D, good night to you. When you raise right, you raise right. Them the days we missing these days. Them good old days where everybody respect each other. When you was a kid, you respected that. You better respect your neighbor, even though they was older than you and they wasn't your mama. It wasn't this don't get on my kid because this, that, and the other. No, we didn't. These are the things, man. And I love good people. And I love being around good people. And may God continue to bless y'all. And thank y'all for tapping into the Uncle T show. Why don't y'all tell a friend and tell a friend about everybody's favorite uncle, Uncle T, Mr. Southern Soul in Nashville. I would like for y'all to tap in this Thursday. I have Miss Carrie Carter coming up to the Uncle T show. And let's give it up once again for Miss Denise Cannon. And this is y'all favorite uncle. Y'all can't do nothing to stop me from loving y'all. I love y'all, and may God continue to bless y'all. And this y'all favorite uncle, and I'm out. Mr. Southern Soul of Nashville, baby.
Took a trip up to Tennessee. They telling me that's the place to be. They said it's a man up there that you need to meet. I asked them who is it? They said Uncle T. Uncle T, come on y'all, it's the Uncle T show. Uncle T, Uncle T, you better tune in right now. Uncle T, Uncle T gon' play us some blues. Uncle T, yes sir, tell him Big Cuddy told you. Let's go, Uncle T, oh yeah. Let's turn it up on, well. Welcome to the Uncle T show. Uncle T, you can tell him Big Cuddy told you that. Oh yeah.